effort. It's hard to say no to the Putt Master. I mean, he's got really good everything. I mean, Technician is just poor at driving. I don't know what skill is. Hey Barkbit, how's it going, man? I'm gonna try the Power Golfer, just for fun. What's new in Sweden, Barkbit? Hey Edvin. Oh, I hate to interrupt your sleep time, Barkbit, but feel free to let the gentle tones of Neo Turf Masters lull you to sleep. So yeah, this guy can drive it, 300 yards. The guy that was the winner of last week's challenge, he birdied every single hole. It's crazy. He got some eagles too. Okay, 160, got some wind going on. Now, apparently this guy's putting is horrible, so... You gotta be right on. Alright, 17 more to go. Hey Lob, how's it going, man? Oh yeah, Bark, this is the in my opinion, this is the golf game. As Neo Geo. It's just, I really like the way that they do the meters. The music's great. I love the graphics. So when I heard there was a national competition, Pixels is the one that turned me on to this. I couldn't say no. There were 48. Probably go about right there, and hit a tree. Should have hit it higher. 39. Oh my gosh. Things are going downhill now. Stay on the green. Was the Neo Geo big at all in Sweden? Get in the hole. Come on. Oh my gosh. That would have been fantastic to save par there. I guess to save bogey. Boy, I started out doing so well. Yeah, well that was sort of the way it was here in the States. Everybody, this was a system that I heard from multiple people. They're like, yeah, my cousin has one, my rich cousin somewhere. And we're never sure if that was actually the case or not. 132. That's probably not going to take it far enough, but... Man, these trees are just killing me. Okay. Good. Oh my gosh. I keep hitting the daggone pin. It was way too expensive, yeah, for everybody. So I did record a game last night where my total score was 3 over at the end of 18. So far, I'm not really setting the world on fire with my power driver. Oh. So you've got to coin up. Every coin you insert, you get an extra 3 holes. If you get a birdie, then you get a bonus hole. Everything else costs you either one or more holes. So I'm hoping that this long grabber will give me assistance towards the end of the game when the holes get more difficult and long. What do you think? Do you think that there was a, you know, in the Norway, Sweden, Finland, in that area, do you think that, what was the most popular, just general purpose video game magazine? And I'm sure it might have been different. Oh my gosh, hit a tree again. Different in every country. That's a great shot. That's just not going to go anywhere. Hey, Wing Chun, how's it going, man? Wing Chun, are you a Neo Geo aficionado? The Swedish video gaming magazines are where it's at. I'd love to see a Swedish video game magazine. I'm really surprised that, you know, at Amiga Ireland, they didn't have more people just sort of hawking random stuff, you know? Yeah, that's, I figured it was mostly a computer scene back then. I'm the same way, Wing Chun. A lot of the games on Neo Geo just don't appeal to me. I've never been a big fighting game guy. But the sports titles in particular are just all so good. Baseball Stars 2 is an excellent game. Of course, this Neo Turf Masters. I haven't really played the soccer game much, but I hear that's really good too. Get in there. Oh. But I love playing this on the old CRT. It's just a whole different experience. Let me show you guys. Playing this on the old CRT is just, it's an amazing. The colors are just so much brighter. Oh. Yeah, it's amazing to me. You know, just the amount of Amiga magazines that were out there. You know, I don't think there was any platform in the United States that supported the number of magazines that were in Europe just for the Amiga. I mean, there was like, you know, a couple PC magazines, a couple of, I guess there were like, at some point, there were lots of Amiga magazines, but I don't know. I never saw them. A lot of it probably has to do with us growing up in the middle of nowhere, too, so. Micro Machines is so much easier on the Genesis than on the Amiga. I think that actually they fixed some of the bugs in it. Oh my gosh. This is where not having the pro putter is hurting me. This guy's putting skills leave a lot to be desired. No problem, Edmund. Thanks for dropping by, man. I appreciate it. Say hi to the wife and the kids for me. Tell them one day I'll get up there. Alright, this is not happening. We're starting over. that was my experiment with the power driver. The experiment was a failure. That guy's no good, and I need all the help I can get with the short game. The short game's everything. Yeah, Metal Slug games are really fun. If you search YouTube for World's Smallest Arcade Cabinet, Neo Geo, there's a video, I think it's the most popular video I've ever made. I took it when I was in Korea. And there are these, you know, the arcade one-up cabs are like small, but these are like super small arcade cabs. They're like 3 feet tall. And they had them outside this convenience store when I was living in Korea. And they were playing Neo Geo stuff. So I always think about that when I think about Neo Geo. Okay. So we're going to be my boy, the Putt Master. You know, my apartment, I guess my apartment, you know, in Korea was small. I could have put one in there. However, these look to be money makers. I don't think they would have sold them to me if I wanted one. Yeah, so this guy can drive the ball 40 yards shorter than the power driver. That's the way to do it, man. I had the same sort of setup when I lived in Virginia, and it worked really well. The X Arcade, the 2-player X Arcade. I don't think I had the one with the trackball in the middle though. Did you put a different stick and buttons in there, Wing Chun? Did you put Hap or Sanwa? Genuine Sanwa parts. That's awesome. Very cool. Hey Chris, how's it going, man? I'm in the midst of doing yet another update to the SNES Classic you sent me. I've got a one of these octopus-like USB hubs in the mail from Amazon heading my way. I'm going to put some PS1 games on that thing. Oh, I agree with you, Lobsterminator. I think it has to do with the, just sort of the hand-drawn look may have something to do with it. I guess these are digitized sprites, but I don't know. I don't know, but I agree with you. Let's get in the hole here. That's a tricky place to be on the green. It's going to be short. Oh, see, that's where the Putt Master helps you out. The gold, oh, okay, the Golf Club VR. How is that, Chris?
Hole number 4, 684 yards, par 5. The longest drive contest.
I'm not going to be winning any long drive contests with this. This guy. Oh my gosh, I forgot to account for the wind. Horrible decision. Is it a Tiger Woods style or a Wii Golf style swing that you're doing with it? Hey Kate, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's totally golf time. It's the Neo Turf Masters February Classic. Kate, I don't think I've had a chance to tell you in person, well, whatever we call this, just how much I enjoy your videos. They're quite good. I really hope that doesn't get blown into the lake here. So I push left on the controller. That's alright, I'll take that any day. I really got to account for the wind here. Okay, 18 yards. Over here. Hit it high. Oh. I'm the master at hitting the pin in this game. It's just amazing, you know, a double bogey erases 2 birdies.
Double bogey. Oh no!
Penalty for overpar.
How long does it take you to sync all of the yeah, how long did it take you to do all the sync with the Mackie? I mean, do you leave a gap when you're recording the dialogue and then just like fill time with Mackie in between? Oh, it's, you know, like I imagine that takes a tremendous amount of work just to time that part of it out. Okay, got the wind on my side this time. We go about right there, and then it hit it nice. It's where the magic happens. Come on. Come on. Oh, so close. Mackie is the anthropomorphic Macintosh featured in Kate's, aka Macintosh Librarian's, YouTube videos. Check out her channel, Wing Chun. Okay, so you're just sort of saying Mackie's line in your head as you're doing it? That makes sense.
486 yards, par 4.
And the world definitely needs to see more Newtony. You could do a Newton video, call it Newtony on the Bounty. That'd be great. Okay, 205. Wind is in my favor. 3 iron. Nope, overshot it. You should, Chris. You know, we've got that whole channel on the Discord where people post when they're streaming, and I definitely check out some of your VR streams. I've been waiting for the Oculus Quest to come back in stock, but I'm not sure. You know, the Quest has been out for a while now. What I really want is like the next generation Quest. Like, I'm sure the next one that comes out is going to be like a market improvement in the lenses. Because the tech, except for the lens tech, is already pretty much there for me. I don't really need any greater resolution, but what I would like to see is just no screen door at all. I'm gonna have to hit it high. That's still too much. Still too much. Yeah, I have a feeling you're right. It's going to be too hard again, too, I think. Yep. These greens are just murder. Yeah, yeah. What I want is the lens of the Rift S
Penalty for
on the I want the lenses on the Rift S with the no wires of the Quest. You know, combine those two things, and I'm in like Flynn. Did you see the Humble Bundle this week, Chris? You might already have all these games, but there's a VR Humble Bundle this week. I didn't know you were a dev, Wing Chun. Had you mentioned that before? Oh, jeez. Probably go like here. That's too, okay. I couldn't have done that any better if I'd have planned it. That's really what I wanted. 220. The wind is... Yeah. I knew the wind was going to catch that. Oh my gosh. This is not where you want to be. 36 yards. Got the sand wedge out. Wind at my back. Oh my gosh. Wow. So I can save par here. I think I might have missed some of the... Yeah, I've still got the 980 Ti, and I don't really see any reason to upgrade. Aside from VR stuff, I don't play any new stuff, so... So come up a little short here. Yeah, it's hard to believe. I mean, you know, the 9 series is just they're all getting a little long in the tooth. But the thing is, unless you're really doing a lot of 4K stuff, you can hold on to these cards. You know, these 9 series cards, they'll last forever. 31 yards. Get in the hole. Oh my gosh! How can I do it any better? Okay. So I'm 1 under here.
Hole number 10, 369 yards.
You know, it all just depends on the games that you play. As long as you can play the games that you want to play and they look acceptable, I mean, there's no reason to ever upgrade ever. Okay, 101. No wind. Is anybody else looking forward to Animal Crossing? Any other Animal Crossing fans? I am super pumped for March. Can't wait. Oh yeah, I saw that, Lobsterminator. Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's a kick to the teeth for everybody that's been waiting forever for it. This is not the first time that it was delayed, right? Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Wing Chun. You don't want to have, they don't want to have a Fallout 76 on their hands. 1.2.
Birdie try.
Oh!
Player 1 for par.
Oh my gosh!
Player 1 for bogey.
That's unbelievable. That's an unbelievable hole placement. Just right on the side of the thing like that.
Penalty for over par. Okay. Player 1 drops below.
But yeah, I agree with you, Kate.
Hole number
I bought
18 yards.
I bought a GameCube when I was right out of college, and I was living on my own for the first time. And it's a special system, and I bought Animal Crossing, and I just played the heck out of it. It was so much fun. I hope that doesn't go in the water. Gosh. This is the hole that killed me last time. This is the hole that killed me. I'm not going to do this again. We're going to club up. Yeah, I got like a 10 on this hole the last time I played. It totally destroyed my score.
Player 1 for bogey.
Oh no!
Yeah, you know, Stardew Valley just didn't grab me,
Over par.
and I don't know why, because I enjoyed the
Player 1
Harvest Moon games,
Hole number
but I don't know.
18.
I don't know. You know, I gave it an honest try, and I just couldn't. I couldn't get into it. I think it's just because really Animal Crossing spoiled me on even the Harvest Moon games. I don't enjoy the work part of those games. I just enjoy the like going around and talking to people and fishing and stuff like that. And so Animal Crossing just removes the farming element entirely. 210 winds down. Probably go just like that. Right in the sand. Should have clubbed up.
Player 1 third shot.
I'm deep in the sand too. That's another crazy hole placement too.
Player 1 for par. Player 1 for bogey.
It's gonna be too hard again, I bet. Oh, finally. Awesome, man. Yeah, put him in there.
Okay. Player 1 pulls back a little.
Hole number 14.
Player 1 tee shot.
What's your all-time? What's your guys? Yeah, Aaron he's feeling better. He was back at work on Friday. We should be recording as normal on Friday, and it will be super nice to have him back because you know, I can do the show on my own, but it's a whole different experience. You know, when you don't have anybody to talk to, it's not as fun, and I know it's not as entertaining to listen to too. I have no delusions that that Amigos starring Boat would not be the enterprise that it has become today. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it to the degree that we could without having Aaron there. Oh, Get in the dang hole. Yeah. It's harder to fight with yourself. There's, you know, there's something special. I would love to, you know, I was actually really surprised that Train Simulator doesn't have VR support. That seems like a game that would be, they should have, you know, built that from the ground up. That would really add a lot to the experience. I'm pretty sure Bus Simulator is in VR. 229 to go at this 120. I hope I don't overshoot it here. Nope, definitely didn't overshoot it. Yeah, I read that there was one that was like, it was more of a crash simulator, like derailment simulator or something like that. This is an impossible shot. This is just an automatic 2-putt is what this is. We'll go for it, but yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, Hasifa.
Player 1 had a bad day.
Hole number
16.
441 yards. Par 4.
Player 1, tee shot.
Good shot.
What is your guys' all-time favorite gaming series or franchise?
Player 1, birdie try. Player 1,
BioShock, good choice. Oh, I thought it was called Toy Train. Okay, it's called Rolling Line.
okay. Player 1, stays lower end.
Hole number 17.
Yeah, I was never, I never really got into the Ultima series, mostly because I just wasn't that big of a computer role-playing person. I didn't get into role-playing games until the Nintendo, and then it was all JRPGs from there. Do you like the 3D as well as the 2D ones, Hasifa?
Good shot.
You know, I loved Mass Effect 2 so much, and I tried on 3 separate occasions on 2 different platforms to get into Mass Effect 3, and I just couldn't. It just wasn't clicking for me. So there must have just been something going on. The stars aligned for me to get as much joy out of Mass Effect 2 that I did. But I really, really loved that game.
Good shot.
Oh, okay.
Player 1, birdie try.
Yeah, I love the 2D Castlevania games. Well, actually, that's not true. The early ones that are super hard, I don't like. But Symphony of the Night and all those sort of games are great. I played a lot of those on the old GBA and the, of course, on the PlayStation.
Hole number 18. 346 yards. Par 4.
Player 1, tee shot.
Would have been great to end with a birdie.
Player 1. Par. You have finished the final round.
All right, how'd we do?
Player 1.
Even? I'll take it.
Full rank. This is Nancy's report. Try next play.
That's awesome. Can you take the can you bend it over your knee? That's always a good time. All right. Well, that was cool. I think what we might do next is another episode of the ranking of Amiga platformers. So I'm going to shift things around a little bit. We will come over here to the main monitor. And bring this over. And I believe the next one on the list is Giana Sisters. So we'll have to check that out. I'm gonna just do probably just like highlight the ones that I've already done and update the stream info here. I actually record all my Neo Turf Masters games because they flash the scorecard up there so quick, and I've got to take a screen cap of that to submit. Giana, does that have 2 N's?